So we've arrived now at the NEC in Birmingham for Gadget Show Live. For those outside the UK, Gadget Show is a TV show on Channel 5 here, and for those in the UK, Channel 5 is that channel you never watch. We're looking forward to seeing Jamie Raven actually, because we got tickets to see him in February and he had to cancel his show. Oh, car crossing. Jamie Raven is part of the act in the middle of the, in the middle of the day that we're going to.
Okay.
So we'll get to see him live. You know, I did actually message him and ask if he had 5 minutes for a quick chat to see if he wanted to talk about gadgets, but he didn't get back to me. No. And here we are, NEC. Okay, this is the inside of a Tesla. We're going to try and do a top 5 stuff that we've seen at a Gadget Show, and so far we've got the iFit bed. So the iFit bed's made of memory foam and it has a sleep sensor built in to track your sleep patterns, and some models have an articulated frame that can tip you up a bit Wallace and Gromit style. And how did you find it to sit on?
It was very comfortable.
It was comfortable, and being memory foam you just sink straight in. Next up was the Ding Chime doorbell. This is going to be on Kickstarter later this year. You picked this one, didn't you?
Yeah, I like the style and the colour selection, and I think it's great for people who have mobility problems.
Next up is the Loom Cube. This is controlled via your phone, and it's a small LED light rig that you can use with your mobile or with your GoPro. Really tiny little device, waterproof, had a special offer on the show, and you can also use it with a DSLR, although you can't control it with the DSLR at the moment. It's only controllable via your phone, and when you press the shutter button, you can see there it activates the Loom Cube, and multiple cubes can be used at the same time. VR was really big at the Gadget Show with both Oculus and the HTC Vive. How did you find the Oculus?
Yeah, headset was great, but I'm not a fan of using the Xbox controller.
And we also tried out the Rovr. This is a freestanding device where you wear slippy shoes, don't you?
Yeah.
And you slide around, and instead of using a controller, you look a little bit like you're in a black and white film, just kind of running around, skating about, which is quite amusing to watch. But you had no idea that anything was going on around you, did you?
No, not at all, no, and I really enjoyed the experience.
Finally, the number one thing I saw at the Gadget Show was the Osmo. This is a really amazing bit of kit. This is a gimbaled camera, 4K camera. You can use your smartphone as a screen, and it's designed for all sorts of different uses. You could use it for action, for selfies. It tracks you really clearly. It's got a very simple control system that allows you to just tap, and you can see the camera's just swiveling around. It's also got the ability to take photographs, and as well as just a single still, it can take panoramic shots and stitch them together. So you just have to hold it and it moves the camera along, so much easier than if you were to use your mobile. So DJI, if you're watching this and you want to send me one to review, I'd be more than happy to do so. It's a fantastic looking bit of kit, as well as all the gadgets to see. There's a chance to see the presenters do a show. Really good little show actually, well worth going to if only for the rest. It's very interactive. So here we were voting on whether an MP3 or vinyl sounded better. We didn't know which was which, and actually the MP3 came out tops. The HTC Vive was shown off, and lots of audience interaction, lots of prizes being given out. This was a really good part of the show actually. They had someone in VR not realising there was a giant dinosaur behind them, and the setup was that they'd take the headset off and he would obviously scream, but that's not quite what happened.
Oh good, I'm absolutely relieved actually. Let's get you out of there. You see, the thing is, with that experience, if it was a real whale, it would be scary. A real animal that close up would be terrifying, wouldn't it? I agree, man.
After the show, it was really nice to see Jamie Raven holding back to meet and greet fans, and there was quite a long line. He stood there for a good 10-15 minutes. That was really nice of him, really nice guy. And there's loads of other stuff to do as well at the Gadget Show Live. This year there was plenty of things to purchase, plenty of games to play, lots of old school games as well, so some games that are older than some of the attendees. You could actually drive a car even if you were underage. There was lots of random products like this folding out electric scooter that was also a seat, so that was a bit strange but nice to see. And there was lots of show discounts to be had, so lots of RRPs, so these kind of projectors that were also touchscreen, there's speakers, lots of speakers, headphones, all sorts of bits and pieces available at a discounted price. And of course, being a trade show, it meant that they really were discounted because everyone could just look on their phone and check it out. So this was a gamification device to help you do a bit more exercise. There was pretty much every type of Monopoly you could want. There was lots and lots of projectors, home projectors, mini projectors, big wall projectors, and loads of drones as well. So something for everyone. Really good day out though. The one thing I wasn't too keen on though were these weird speakers that were built into busts of famous people, and a lot of people seem to have this reaction of a little chuckle and then wandered off. If you've not been before, I'd definitely recommend it. We had a great day out.
End of the show. End of the Gadget Show.
End of Gadget Show Live 2016. Jamie Raven was good.
Yeah, very good.
Very nice of him to stay behind and sign autographs and have his picture taken. VR thing, did you like that?
Yeah, I love that. I liked having a go at VR.
Would you have one?
In the house? No.
Okay. What about the beanbags?
Yeah, I'd definitely have a beanbag.
Big beanbag, okay.
What kind of beanbag was that? What were they called?
I don't know, big boy beanbag or something like that.
Yeah, big boy beanbag. Lots of things for the home, smart home.
Smart homes, yeah, smart home tech was big, drones were big. None of the big boys there. No LG, no Sony, no Panasonic were there, weren't they?
Were they?
They're projectors. Who's that now?
The end. the end of the show.
Okay,
at the
no, don't look at the screen, look at the lens.
The end of the show at the Gadget Show.